Can you maybe walk us through what happened on that final drive that they scored that rushing, ended up being the go-ahead touchdown?
Right. I think it started with the punt rep where they were able to get some momentum, and one little mistake here, and they split it up to go and ended up in the end zone. So got to go back, look at what we can do better, and sucks.
Yeah. So what's the emotions in the locker room after that?
Pissed off. I mean, we had it. We were playing their game better than they were, but they ended up playing for longer. So props to them. They did what they had to do to win, and we didn't.
Certainly it's a gut punch, but how do you guys come back next week knowing you still have everything you want in a bowl game to play for?
One more time?
Yeah, so obviously it's a gut punch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you guys rally next week knowing you still have a bowl game to play for on the line?
Right. I think it's like every other week. I mean, you take it out, it hurts. You know what I mean? But you gotta pick yourself back up. You gotta dust yourself off. You gotta look at what could have been done better, and you gotta execute. And that's what we're gonna do.
Coach Bielema talked about a lot this week about the importance of one-possession games. What's required to have success in the fourth quarter, those really, really tight games?
Perfection. Everybody's got to be doing what they need to do, eyes where they need to be. It can't be one little slip up, or else what just happened.
You said you felt like you were playing their game better than they were. How much of that was the plan going in to be, to beat an Iowa team that you know what they're going to do like this?
Yeah, I mean, they do what they do. They do it very well. So, I mean, coming into it, we knew what kind of game it was going to be, and I think we were executing at a high level until, unfortunately, what became our demise.
Somebody asked us, what happened on that big Caleb Johnson run, the 30-yard touchdown?
I think, if I remember correctly, it was fit up, and he found a gap backside, and he split it, and then he was on the post safety in no time. So.
This might be a dumb question, but the feeling, though, I mean, after you talked about just playing their game better than they did, to see him rushing the end zone with that much time left, do you remember kind of the first thing that came to mind on the field when you saw that?
Yeah, obviously it was demoralizing to see, but like I said, I think we fought hard, they played for longer, and we just got to do what we can and come back next week and play an even better game.
How do you turn the page to next week after this game?
Come in tomorrow, address what we could have done better, take this pissed off feeling into Tuesday, and have a hell of a week.
Dylan, after they scored that touchdown in the first half, did you guys feel like you were building momentum as a defense? Kind of getting stop after stop and 3-and-out after 3-and-out?
Yeah, I think we did. We settled into a little rhythm, and we were able to play some really good defense. But when it came down to it, we didn't get the job done, and we got to figure out how we can do that.
One positive, Seth Coleman, 2 sacks. He's really come out. What did you see from him? What seemed like to the defense?
Seth is a freak athlete who attacks every day just how he should. He wants to do whatever he can to help the team win, to put the team in a position to win. So I love that man more than anything, and I'm happy to see him having success.
You talked about perfection in those close games. Like, that seems really hard to do. So how do you get as close to that as possible? Like, what's key to being perfect?
I guess we're still chipping away at that, but I think it's just one play at a time for 4 quarters, and not bat an eye when anything goes another way.
What goes into the preparation of playing in Iowa? It just seems like they drag you in the mud and make you play the way they want you to play. Is that?
Yeah, I think playing Iowa in general, whether it's here or back in Illinois, I think they play the game they want to play, and you kind of either beat them at their own game or figure out a way to get them out of it. We weren't able to do that.